Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to Viking View here in Nimitz High School. 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders can sign up for the SAT Math Prep for free. The first session will be the February 2nd. There'll be a total of 4 sessions, and it is recommended that you attend all of them. For more information, contact the email provided below. On a different note, students, join the Nimitz High School Theater Department as it presents the musical The Wiz. Performances run through February 2nd. The performances start at 7 p.m. and tickets are $10 for adults and $7 for students and seniors. And now to Dave and Chris for sports.
Good morning, Nimitz Nation, and welcome back to the Dave Cage. I'm David.
And I'm Chris.
Today, our boys and girls soccer teams will be playing against MacArthur High School. The boys' freshman game will start at 4:30, JV game will start at 6, and the varsity game will start at 7:15. These games will be at MacArthur High School.
The girls' freshman game will start at 6 and the varsity game starts at 7:30. These games will be here at Nimitz.
Also today, our boys and girls basketball teams will be playing against Irving High. The boys' freshman game will start at 5, JV game will start at 6:30, and the varsity game will start at 8. These games will be played at Johnson Middle School.
The girls' freshman game will start at 6:30. The varsity game starts at 8. These games will be at Northlake.
Today and tomorrow, our swim team will be at the regional prelims and finals at the LISD Westside Aquatic Center in Louisville. The warm-up will be at 9 a.m., but the event starts at 11.
This Saturday, our bowling team will be competing at the AMF Spare Time Lanes in Arlington. Both the boys and girls varsity games will start at 9:30 a.m.
Well, that's all from us.
Now back to you, Walter.
Thanks, guys. And now let's head on over to Jimena and Fernando for Film Friday.
Hello Vikings, and welcome back to Film Friday.
This week has been an excellent week for movie lovers. We've seen a lot of upcoming films that got a lot of attention at Sundance Film Festival. And also, we're getting new still images for Quentin Tarantino's 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Also, a film which was showcased at Sundance and that I've been excited for a while now releases today. The movie is called Velvet Buzzsaw, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Velvet Buzzsaw is a satirical thriller set in the contemporary art world scene of Los Angeles. The art they're dealing with is something truly strange as it tries to kill anybody who comes in contact with it. The movie is directed and written by Dan Guillory, who also wrote one of my favorite films, Nightcrawler, which also features Jake Gyllenhaal. My expectations are high for this film, but it could also be a total flop. The film is rated R and is intended for audiences 17 or older.
I recommend to go see Miss Vala in theaters now, PG-13, directed by Catherine Hardwicke, most known for her best hit, Twilight, starring Gina Rodriguez, the girl from Jane the Virgin. She plays a young woman that battles a ruthless drug cartel to save her kidnapped friend. The actress is living their best in Mexico. So before leaving, I just want to wish a very happy birthday to my friend Maria Lemus.
See you at the movies, Vikings.
Now back to you, Walter.
Thanks, guys. Students, interested in trying out for cheer, vicas, color guard, ballet folklorico, or the King's Dance Crew? If so, there will be a mandatory tryout parent meeting on Wednesday, February 6th from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the Nimitz Auditorium. Parents must attend with their student. Students are encouraged to attend to hear all the tryout activities. For more information, contact Ms. Schermerhorn, Coach Hogan, or Mr. Ewing. And now to Edward for some Black History Month facts.
Thanks, Walter. Morning, Vikings. This is Edward here with a segment dedicated to Black History Month, which begins today. Today's person of interest is Thurgood Marshall. Marshall is best known as the first Black U.S. Supreme Court Justice. Thurgood Marshall was an extremely influential Black leader. He was a patriot liberal who defended constitutional rights in a positive light whenever he had the chance. With monumental victories throughout his career like Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka, the verdict that invalidated segregation in public schools, he was a major contributor to the end of the Jim Crow era. Well, that's all for today. Now back to you, Walter.
Thanks, Edward. Before I go, Vikings, would you help Nimitz Culinary tackle hunger? It's that time of year again for the Super Bowl of Caring. This year, we will offer a bowl of chili or chicken noodle soup along with some cookies in the courtyard during the 3 lunches today for a donation which will go to Irving Cares. Thank you for your support. Well, that's all the news for today, Vikings. I wish you a great weekend.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mark Valeka. Chief Policy and Advocacy Officer for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, LLS. Every 4 minutes in the United States, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. And unfortunately, every 10 minutes, somebody dies from a blood cancer. LLS was founded to fight blood cancers. These are the hematological malignancies: leukemia, lymphoma, multiple myeloma, the blood cancers. And since there's no means of preventing or early detection for blood cancers, we're completely focused on finding cures and ensuring that patients have access to quality, affordable, coordinated care. We fund innovative research that leads to treatments and cures. We provide education and support, financial assistance. We help them get connected to clinical trials, identify providers, and support networks. And we educate them about their disease so that they can take control of their diagnosis and their treatment. And to date, we have committed nearly $1 billion in research to these innovative treatments. Emma Whitehead's a 6-year-old girl diagnosed with leukemia who became refractory to traditional chemotherapy and was out of options. And her parents sought innovative treatments and found Dr. Carl June at the University of Pennsylvania. And Dr. June is an LLS-funded researcher. In fact, we have been funding Dr. June since 1990, and he has pioneered the field of what is known as cancer immunotherapy, where you harness the body's own immune system and turn it loose against the cancer cells. So Emma went to the University of Pennsylvania, received this immunotherapy last fall, and now she is in complete remission and celebrated her 7th birthday. With your commitment, we can fund more innovative research like the cancer immunotherapies being developed by Dr. June. We can provide better access to those treatments for patients that may not have the means to afford them. We're transforming the landscape of blood cancer. So help us take advantage of this unique moment in time. With your commitment to LLS, we can advance this next wave of innovative therapeutics and save more lives today, not someday.
Please stand for the pledge. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible,